All right, so cleaning up the photos. The subject, front, rear, and street should be in there. You shouldn't have to do anything special with those. And I just want you to label these. Sometimes you won't know what to label them, and that's cool. You don't have to label it if you don't know what it means or what it's a photo of. Now in this one you can see that there's just a tiny bit of my rear view mirror on this photo. I don't mind that because that, first of all, it's not obstructing anything. Second of all, it kind of shows, yeah, this is an appraiser original. That's my rear view mirror. I really did take this picture. So I'm gonna leave that one. There might be some other photos in here that really need to be cropped, that really needs to be taken out, but for this one, I'm just gonna leave it there. This is actually a view from the street, so I'm gonna call it that. This is an alternate street view because this is the subject street view, so this is the alternate street view. One's going one direction, one's going the other. This is the driveway. It was a really long driveway. This is the side of the house. This is the porch / deck. In this case, the porch and deck are one and the same. It's just one continuous structure. So generally I'll put porch or deck, but in this case it's one and the same. I'm gonna put deck this time because that's clearly the portion of the porch / deck that's just deck. This is just the view. This is view. We'll do view from deck. Why not? This is a side view. Side view. Let's see what else we have. This is the view. It's actually an area that they've put together a little garden, but we're just gonna keep going. View, 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 view. It's really a gorgeous lot. Side view. Storage. We're just going to call this the storage shed because that's what we referred to it as in our grid. Okay. This is the interior. This is just a photo that I thought was kind of cool. It's just a wagon that was on the property, whatever. This is the view. Alrighty, now we're going inside the house. So entrance, fine. Dining, it's a dining room. Kitchen, kitchen, kitchen. Living, oops, oh, I messed that up. Living room, room, bedroom, laundry. We're gonna call that full. Full bath, loft, same as in the sketch. If it just says bath, it's a full bath. Because you'll see this one says half bath. Utility. Let's see what else we have. Laundry. And this is, we'll call this winter view. Winter view. Because I looked at the house once with snow and once without snow. Now when you're working with the photos, I'll show you how to crop or blur. If there were, let's use the wagon picture. Okay, so you double click on this. It likes to take its own time, but then it should bring up this image optimizer screen. And the only tools I really use for this, well, are right down here. So if there was a person in this picture, that's what this little blurring tool is for. So I'm not allowed to have people in my photos, but sometimes people are in their houses and they don't move and you have to take their picture and that's just the way it goes. But using this blur tool, we just blur out, I would just blur out the person. So you just click, 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 click until that person is blurred out. But when doing that, make sure not to blur out a whole lot of what else is in the photo. Just really focus it in on the person. This is crop, the same thing. No, I don't want you, go away. Crop, Okay, now it changed color, so now it's working. You can crop the photo. If there was maybe a huge portion of my rear view mirror in here, then I would just use the cropping tool and I would crop out the section of the photo that I want to use, and it would narrow in like that. Sometimes there's a feature in the photo that I really want to highlight, and you can use this little balloon. So you just stick it right there and you can do whatever you want. So this might be, maybe there was a missing downspout and I really want to call attention to exactly where that was. So I can add that here and I can actually make it point wherever I want it to point. I can move the picture and I am going to cancel this because I don't really want those changes made. I don't want to save. Nope, I don't want to save them. So now my picture's been saved. But those are some tools that you might find useful in editing the photos.